Hello, my friend. Till previous video, we have implemented the Firebase database for user and address. And in this video, we gotta configure Firebase storage. So in this video, we will implement the seller section where seller can uh, add new product and it will be displayed in our app. Okay. So let's implement it. So I have already implemented a little bit of codes. So let me show you what are those in product services class. So let's us have a look like what are these functions. So this product services is present in services, product services. Okay, product services folder, then there comes the file. So the first function is get images. The get images function, what it does, it fetches images from your mobile gallery, or you can say phone gallery. So whenever you call this function, it will just open up your gallery and then it give you the freedom, like whatever image you select. It doesn't depends like you select no images, you select one images, or you select multiple images. So it doesn't depend. So whatever you select, it will just capture that file location and it will store it here. Okay. At first it checks that, okay, whatever, like you open the gallery, you have selected selected any picture or not. And if you have selected, then it saves that pictures to this one, like pic file. Okay. So if it's not empty, if you have selected some pictures and like it's not empty, then it's gonna execute this code. So what does this code says? So it basically, this code fetches your file path, or you can say the file location from your device, and then it stores it. Okay. As you can see, select images dot add. So what it does is that in this empty list, it is storing that file location. And at last, it is returning the list. That is, if your list is empty, that is, you didn't select any picture, then it will return an empty list, else it will return list with file paths. So the next function which we have implemented here is upload image to Firebase. Okay. So let us have a look what this function says. At first, we have taken a list of string there where all the URLs or the image URLs would be there. So it is basically like that. After we upload that any image to our Firebase, it will return us the URL for that. And another parameter which we have taken here is seller ID. So seller ID is nothing else beside the seller's phone number. Okay. So here we are distinguishing all the seller uniquely by their phone number. And another thing is the UUID. UUID is basically unique ID. So what the logic here we are like implementing is that at first this function takes a list of images, or you can say list of file. Okay. And after that, you have taken it, and the main function which is pushing our file onto Firebase and generating URL is this one, this function. So let us see what it does. So the first thing is that image name. So whenever we push file to Firebase or push images to Firebase, we need to provide them as name to that file. So the name which we are currently giving is that seller ID, or you can say the seller unique ID, and there comes UUID. UUID is a combination of date and time. So it's obvious that every time it will be unique. So for now, like in current situation, you will get a unique UUID, and like after 5 seconds, you will get a unique UUID. So as I told, it's a combination of date and time. And after that, we have written a little bit of code here. So basically, it saves the this two line of codes. It saves the file onto our Firebase or Firebase storage, and here in the using this code, we get the downloadable URL for that file. Okay. And after that, at last, what I am doing is that I am adding all the downloadable URL to this image. To this list. That is this one, the empty list which I have declared in the first of our function. And at last, what it does is that it updates our provider
basically whatever images we have pushed to the Firebase or Firebase storage. At last, after after we get all of the downloadable URLs, it updates the provider here, as you can see using this code.
And another thing I have little bit of implementation I have done is this one. Here I have introduced check user address. Okay, so this function was already there in our code, but we haven't implemented this one. So basically what this function does, that it checks in our database that user address is there or not. So previously in home screen, in user section, home screen, we have implemented the address bar, right? That is home screen address bar. So we have implemented this address bar, but the logic was not correct. We have just only checked that, okay, the user is fetched or not, user data is fetched or not. We haven't checked that user data is present or not. So basically here the logic comes up that user data is fetched and in our database user data is present. Then only we're gonna show in our app that deliver to username, town, and then state. Else it will return deliver to user, city, state. Okay. And we have done a little bit of changes in our here. The provider here, that is product provider, yes, address provider. So here in this function we have done a little bit of changes. That is, earlier this line of code was not there, so we have implemented this one. And another is address present, this code. Okay, so there is nothing to worry. I will share all of these codes in case so that you don't have any problem. We have also introduced 2 new packages to our PubSpec, and those are image picker and Firebase storage. So let's roll on to and implement the Firebase storage. To implement the Firebase storage, we're gonna go to our Firebase console first. We'll go to our console and then to our project. And in build here, we will go to storage. Here, this part, storage. And then we will click on get started. Again, we are not going to go with the production mode. We'll go in test mode. Next. Now, since I've already selected this one while configuring my Firebase database, so I don't have any option to change it. So I'll just go with done. It will take a little bit of time. And here, our Firebase storage is we have configured it. Now let's implement the seller section in our app. So you might know that in view folder, the subfolders were auth screen, seller, and users. Okay. In seller, I've also introduced 3 new folders, that is inventory. So in seller section, there will be 2 tabs, that is inventory tab and another will be monitor screen. Okay. So in inventory, the seller can see all of his products, and that seller can also add new product. And in monitor screen, the seller will be having a real-time view of how much product has been sold and other things. Okay. So, and another thing is this navbar, seller button persistent navbar. So don't think that there are a lot of codes. These are basically the same codes here as the users one. I've just copy pasted this code. This code and this file codes and this file codes are all similar. Just the main difference is that there are 2 tabs here. As you can see, there are 2 item tabs, and in the user, we used to have 4 of them. Okay, nothing much. And this monitor screen is nothing. It's just a stateful widget where I have just gone with inventory. There won't be inventory, it will be monitor. Okay. And there comes another one, that is this one, inventory. So let us have a look like how our seller section looks like now. So I will go up here, copy this one, and in main I will simply comment it out and okay. Yeah. Now let's save this one. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's restart our emulator. So our seller section currently looks like this. As I said, there is nothing much. It is just two screens, that is inventory and monitor. So in inventory, the seller can add new product and all of his products will be listed here. And in monitor, the seller can like have a look on how on the charts, like how which product is mostly in demand, which is the most sell product, and those things. Okay, so let's implement the inventory section. So in the inventory, we're going to add a floating action button here. Floating action, sorry. Here it will be a floating action button. Floating action button on pressed. We will implement on press later on, and child gonna be a icon. Okay, icons dot add. The color will be black, and here the background color will be amber. Amber. Okay, so here the utils files has not been imported, so let's import the utils. Okay, now it looks good. Let's save it. Yeah, now it looks good. So whenever the person or the seller taps on this button, it should redirects him to another screen where the seller can add new products. Okay, so let's implement that screen. That will be add product screen. I will create a new file that will be add products.dart. And go with the stateful widget. And sure, we will go with the scaffold. And we will copy a little bit of code from the user section. Okay, so we will go to cart section and copy the app bar from here. Homepage app bar. Okay, that's not the cart one. Okay, we will go to the profiles screen and copy the app bar from here. Okay, so nothing much, just this app bar. And we'll return to our inventory screen. App bar and here. Okay. So we also do need to introduce this height and width. So I will go to the users, sorry, not here, the user section, go to any of the screen and just copy this one. We come back here and paste. Okay, let's save it now. Okay, so it looks good. Okay, so as the user clicks on this button, it should redirect the user to the inventory screen or add product. So we'll come back here. App bar, go with the same line of code, sorry. We will come to inventory screen, copy this app bar, and import utils. Another, I think so, another error is there. Yeah, there is an excess comma. Let's save it. And okay, so currently this screen is not visible. So what I will do is that add product, add product screen. And in the main, in home, we will go with add product screen. Let's save it and implement the products. Yeah, okay. So we will remove this two icon. We'll go up here, images, and we don't need this two icons. Okay. So the spacer also we don't need. We will go with the text. And here it will be add product. It will be text theme dot body medium, copy with font weight, and the font weight will be bold. Yeah, let's save it. Well, okay, so it doesn't look good. Just remove this widget. I think so it is wrapped with a row, and here I will go with cross-axis alignment dot center. And yeah, so let's increase the font size a bit more. Let's make it display medium. Save this one. And okay, it looks okay. Accurate. So at first there will be the carousel for here. So let's go to the home page of the user section, and we will copy the carousel slider from here. Okay. So here, home screen banner, and we will copy this one, the carousel slider. And we will come back to the add product screen. Here, the body, and it will be a container width gonna be the entire width, and we also need to add a little bit of padding here. Since it's not symmetric, horizontal gonna be the width into 0.03, and vertical gonna be height into 0.01. 0.0, sorry, not 0.01, that's gonna be 2% of the screen height. Let's save it. And the giant, here comes the column. Children, and this one. Okay. So the thing here comes builder. Context, and okay. So here if context dot read product provider dot product images dot is empty, return container, height gonna be height into 0.23, and width gonna be width. And we also need to add a the decoration, box decoration, border radius, and it will be border radius of circular 10, and border, here it will be border dot all color gray shade 3. Okay. Yeah. So basically, what this builder will do, suppose the seller is in this add product screen, and the seller haven't selected any images till now. So it will show up a container here where it will be written out that okay, add product. The moment the seller taps on that, let me show you. I will comment this carousel slider, and okay, let's return the same. Let's return the same criteria because in builder we need to return something else it will show us error only. Let's save this one. Okay, we haven't added the provider yet, so I will just come up here, copy it, paste it, and it will be product provider, and here it will be product provider. Okay. So I have already shown you what this product provider is. So it basically have two lists. One is the list of images, that is file path. Another is the list of image URLs. That is, whenever you push the image to Firebase storage, in return you will be getting an URL. So this one, this list gonna save those URLs, and this list gonna save those like local image file paths. So the logic we are going to implement here is that suppose if this, okay, let me just save it again. Okay. So the logic we are going to implement is that if the product images is empty, it will show us a container here where in the center it will be like add images. It will be written up here. And if it's not empty, it will go with a carousel slider here. Okay. So let's move back to the screen here, that is add product screen. And here we will go with child, column, children. And the first one will be an icon, and it will be add icon. Height into 0.1, and the color will be gray shade 3. Let's save this one. Okay. The height is a bit too big, so let's decrease it to 0.7. Okay, it's too small. 9 will be perfect, I think so. Okay. And the next thing which will be there is a text called add product. Style text theme dot display mode, copy with color gray shade 3. Okay, let's save this one, and it should be in center, so I will go with main axis alignment dot center. Yeah, it says add product, and we will wrap our container with inkwell. and on tap, it should go to our gallery. So we will go with context dot read product provider dot fetch product images from gallery. And okay, let's save it. Okay, let's have a look. Like we have implemented the code here, that is add product screen. So on equal on tap, it will go with like it will go to the provider and call this function that is fetch product images for gallery. Okay, so let's have a look what this function is. So basically, it takes build context, and yeah, as you know, this product images is nothing but where the image file path will be stored. So it basically stores all the file paths. And if we go to product services.get images, it is the same function. That is, this function basically we have used image picker, and image picker it basically does this thing that it goes to gallery and takes or and pick up multiple images. That's it. And it returns the file path. Okay. So let's come back to the add product screen and test it out. So I will tap on this. Okay. And here it redirects me to my gallery. So now let's implement the logic here, that is the builder one. Okay. So the builder should show me the carousel slider if the images are there, or if I have picked some images. So I'll simply cut out this code and comment it out, and now it shows me error. And we paste it here, return. Okay. And then uncomment it. I was, yeah, now it will do bubble. So here instead of carousel pictures dot map, here it will be list of file. Now I need to import this file. To import this, go with Dart.io. And suppose in case you have imported Dart HTML, it will crash your app. So try to avoid this one. Not try to avoid, like completely avoid this one, because Dart HTML is not for mobile development. So you go for Dart.io. Okay. List of file, that is images equals to context dot read, and here comes our product provider dot product images. Okay. So here it will be images dot map, and here instead of asset image, here it will be file image, and it will be images of file. Yeah. So there is a little bit of changes here, that is, we haven't implemented the else section previously. So here the builder code will be if context.read product provider product images is empty, then it's gonna show us that button to add image. Else it will show us the carousel slider. Okay. So at first what I have done is that I have taken a variable that is images, and it captures all of the product images from the provider, that is product provider. And this comes a container, and inside this container, I have taken the child, that is carousel slider. So this carousel slider, it's the same code as the previous homepage banner code, that is Amazon homepage banner code. The only change here is this part, okay, this decoration image part. So in decoration image, the image gonna be file image, and inside the file and I dot part. This I dot part basically means the image path, okay, and this feed will be box feed dot contain. So what this contain does is like that whatever your product type, whatever your uh, container dimension should be, the image will be fully displayed inside that container, irrespective of its height and width. Okay, and then it's only style container. That's the simple thing. So now, as you can see, this is working. So let me restart this app and do it again. Okay, I will simply restart the app. Okay, this okay. So I will click here, add product, select them, and select. Okay, I think I need to refresh this one. Okay, here this builder needs to be wrapped with consumer because it is not notifying this widget. So here we will just go with consumer. Basically, the problem we are facing right now is that uh, our provider is getting updated, but we are not getting updates here. So because of this reason, we need to go with consumer context from a product provider from our child. And here it will come as product provider. Okay. Now return this builder. So we will completely copy this builder here. Copy the entire builder. Cut off this entire builder and paste it up here. And here, this code will get replaced with product provided. The product image is empty and save. Okay. Now let's simply restart our application and test it out again. Okay. Let's close it, and not it won't be a restart. It will be a I will close it and relaunch the app. Okay. So let's wait till then. Okay, our app is on. So let's click on this here and select multiple images and select. Yeah, as you can see, it's working perfect. So the next fields we're gonna add up here will be the product names, and other details. So I have already created a model for this one. Let me show you. So this is going to be our product model. So I'll comment it out. So the parameters which we need to add a new product will be product images URL, that is this one. Product name, product description, brand name, manufacturer name, country of origin, product specifications, product price, product ID, product seller ID, and in stock. So to implement this model, I will simply click here, then go with generate constructor, and then generate JSON serialization. Okay. And it's obvious that you will get this more or less. So the only fix is this one, that you add a bracket here. Sorry. Okay, not here. Basically, yeah, and it will fix. Save it. So the bracket needs to be added after this list one. That is, it basically says that this line of code is basically, it was incomplete. So I've just added a bracket here. After this list of strings, bracket close, another bracket needs to close, and it was not there. That's the reason it was throwing error. So it basically happens when you go with some kind of list. As you can see, I've gone with a list here, list of strings. So it's obvious that it happens sometimes. So our product model is ready. So the parameters is this product images URL. We have already implemented this one. Then comes product name, product description, brand name, manufacturer name, country of origin, and those things. Okay, let's go to our add product screen. And we just, okay, this will work good. Okay. Now we need to add text fields, right? So what I can do is that from the add address screen, this is the seller section. I will go to user section, address screen, widget, and here comes this class, that is address screen text field. I'm going to copy it out, return to my seller section, and then in add product screen, I'm going to introduce a new folder here that is the widget, and a new file, and it will be a product retails common text field dot. And sorry, I didn't copy that one. This is the seller section. I will go to users. I will copy it. Common text field. Okay. Again, the copy was not successful. This time I'm going to cut it out and paste it here. And we need a bit of imports here. Another import going to be this one, the utils one, and this common function. Okay, it's good. Now we need to import the text field here again. Yeah. So I will go to this product text field and paste it here. Again, it was the same. We need to go with a little bit of imports, material, common function, and gray. Okay, so I'm going to change this class name. So it will be add product common text field. Yeah. So we'll go to add product screen, and here we will add a little bit of spacing here. Common functions dot blank space height will be height into 0.02, and width gotta be 0. And it's throwing us error because we haven't implemented, I haven't added the comma. Yeah, let's save it. And now address string text field. Is it the same? Or it should be add product home. Okay. Again, there is a little bit of mistake here. So I will just import this file. Again, we haven't added comma here. So these are the parameters. So let's go to the model here. That is the product model. Then the parameters here, the text fields are going to be product name, product description, brand name. Okay. Text editing controller, product name, controller equals to text editing controller. Okay. So what I will do here, I will go to the model again and copy them, and paste them here. Copy this code. Paste, and there comes this text editing controller. And instead of final here, paste. This in stock, we don't need this one currently. So I'll leave this one. And again, this is final double product price controller. So this is also going to be a text editing control. Yeah. Let's save this one and come back here. So what's the error here? That is title. So our first title gonna be the product name. We will go with product name. Index, there will be name, product name controller. Okay, let's add all of them. So after implementing all of these fields, that is product name, product category, description, okay, description, manufacturer name, brand name, country of origin, product specification, and product price. This is how our screens look like. So here I have added a drop down beside this text field, that is this one, that is product category. The moment we tap on it, here are the all of the categories it shows us. Okay. So let's see this drop down button. So here, this is the product category drop down. So the parameters it takes is very simple. That is text name, height, and this. So here is product category. That is this text, product category, a little bit of spacing. And then this container is for the border. You see there is a border, beautiful border here. This is for that one. And this drop down is quite simple. This much is our drop down code. Okay. So let me tell you what are these values. So value, it is the value which we see here. Basically here, whatever is getting displayed, this is that value. So by default, we need to add a default value. So here by default, it's select category. And underline, basically by default, if you go with a drop down, it doesn't comes up with a rounded border, it comes with a underline. So instead I remove that underline using a science box. And is expanded, I make it true because I want this drop down to be of entire screen width. And this icon is this icon, that is icon goes to keyboard arrow down. This is this icon. And items are basically this product category. So I have made a list in the constant here, and these are the categories. So don't worry, you will be getting all of it. Nothing to worry about. So again, I will move back to the add product screen. So I've listed out those drop down and all change. Suppose you have clicked in any one of them. Suppose you haven't clicked in any one of them, it won't do anything. But if you have clicked, suppose you have clicked in furniture, then it will add furniture. That is on change. If your value which you have selected is not null, it will just update your drop down value. That is this value, and it will get displayed here. So now it's time that we implement this add product. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I have also introduced a new button here, that is add product. So it's nothing. It's very simple. That is an elevated button. Okay. So on Priest, I have nothing, implemented nothing here. And here, these are the designings, elevated button designings. These are the designings of elevated button. And in child, I've just added add product text. Okay. Now, the functionality we do want here is that at first, the image we should get the images URL, and then we should push all of our codes to Firebase. Okay, so let's implement this. So we will go to our product provider. It is fetch images for gallery. Okay, image has been fetched, and now upload product images to Firebase storage. We will come back to add product screen, and here at first we will check context dot read project provider dot product images dot is not empty. Here goes if statement. If this product image is nothing but this one, that where all of the image file path will be saved. If it's not empty, then we will execute the codes. That is, wait. Okay, this needs to be an async function. Okay, instead of this product provider, what I can do is upload images to it. Okay. I can go with that, no issues. Context.read, here comes the same, that is product provider and dot dot upload product images to Firebase, and then we'll go with product model goes to product model and okay, here it says the product category is required. Okay, let's update this model. Yeah. Okay. Again, there goes this error. So this category map category string kernel. Okay, so this model is good. Now we will move back to the add screen one. Product model equals to product model. So here the thing is that it first checks that we have images in our list of file path images in product images or not. If it's not there, you won't execute this code. And if it's there, then it will execute that upload product to images to Firebase. And after it's done, it will go with these parameters. Okay. So the first parameter here, let me go to the model here, product model, and copy all of them and go up here. Paste that. And then we need to add the okay. Right. So we have uploaded the images to Firebase, and then we have also got the downloadable URL, the list of downloadable URL. So yeah, so we just need to get this data into our model. So we will go to the add address screen, and in image URL it will be context.read instead here. Let me do one thing. List of string images URLs equals to context.read product provider dot product images URL. Okay, so here it will be images URLs name gonna be project name controller dot text dot frame. Category gonna be drop down below. Description here goes product description controller dot text dot frame. Brand name goes brand name controller dot text dot frame. Manufacturer name. Yeah, this goes for this country of origin controller and specification controller, and then comes product price controller. And it will be double dot parse. Yeah. And the product ID, it's gonna be UUID. So what I'm gonna do is that, sorry, the product ID is going to be the combination of seller ID and UUID. So equals to and string seller ID equals to auth dot current user dot phone number, and product ID and then string product ID gonna be, it will be a combination of both the UUID and seller ID. So first comes up this seller ID, and then comes up UUID. So it will be again UUID dot D1 dot use, like, okay. So there is no need of this two string one. Yeah. And here it will be product ID is gonna be this one, right? Product ID. Let's make it capital. It will be product ID, product seller ID gonna be seller ID, and in stock it's going to be true. Okay. So our product model is ready. Now it's time to go for the Firebase codes. So we'll go to services, product services, and as you can see, we have functions for to get image from a gallery, functions to upload image to Firebase, but we need to add another function that is for uploading the entire data to Firebase database. So let me do one thing. Let me go to user data grid, check user, get all, get current, and add user address. Okay. So after all, these are the same Firebase codes. Okay. So you don't need to go for like rewriting the entire code from scratch. So you can just do a little bit of modification and implement whatever you need. So instead of add user address, it will be add product. Here, it will be products. And here, it will be product model. Product model. It will. I think product model. And here, doc ID will be instead of doc ID, it will be product model dot product ID, and this set will be product model dot tool, and it will be product added successful. Yeah. What are the things? This parameter we don't need it. This is doc ID. We don't need this parameter. So yeah, it's good to go. So let's roll back to our add product screen, and here this product model. So here it will be product services dot add product, and it is going to be model. And let's come back here. It is also an asynchronous function, so we need to go with array. And after it's done, we can, okay, add product is there. So we can show this toast message. Instant. Let's restart our app and have a look like it's working perfect, or we need to do something like implement something more, do some changes. Okay. Let's restart our app. That is this one will do. And another thing I want to add up here is a boolean here. Add product button pressed equals to false. Init state. And we need to add this code here, and here we will go for set state and make it add product button pressed equals to false. Okay. So basically this line says that whenever the users come to this screen, at first this boolean will be false, and now we will go to our elevated button. And on pressed, if it's not empty, set state add product button pressed equals in true. And if it's true, here there will be a little bit of changes here. Add product button pressed. If it's true, then it gonna show us circular progress indicator, and the color going to be white. Okay, white showing us the argument type object can't be okay. Okay, it's because in text field we have added something which is not text. It will be here. Yeah, let's save it. Okay, so apparently it's showing add product. Let's restart this one. Okay, restart that. So if I tap here, nothing happens because it basically skips the entire thing, this entire thing. So another thing I'm going to do is that I will extract out this on pressed one. And add this here on the R terminal. And add this function here on pressed. And yeah. And there this will be on pressed. On pressed. Okay. This is good to go. Now let's test this one. So whenever I tap or on pressed, it does nothing. So let's add new product. That is this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Select the name of the product gonna be ROG laptop. Select category electronics. Description. So the ROG laptop 16 GB RAM 1 TB SSD. I think this much will be enough. Manufacturer name ROG. Sorry, it's gonna be Asus. Brand name gonna be ROG. Country of origin Korea. Product specification laptop. So here goes the dimension and other thing. I'm not gonna waste time on it. So product price, let's say price is 1,50,000. That is 100,000, 10,000 lakh. Okay, 1,50,000. Now we need to have a look onto our terminal. If there is any kind of error showing up, yeah, hit it here. So add product. Okay, it says product added successful, and we have the account. So let's see. We are blank because we have added a text here. That means Once our product is done, we need to pop the screen, that is add product navigator.pop. It is because of this line of text. Our screen is blank. So no worries, we will just have a look here. Okay, so we are in our Firebase storage. Okay, there is a folder for product images, and we do have this 5 images here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these goes up with the seller unique ID or the seller ID, and then the UUID for it. Okay, as you can see here, this images name are all the same. You can see this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So this shouldn't be the case here. So we need to update the code a little bit. That is add product, this UUID. Okay. Okay, so there is changes, I think so. This phone looks similar to me. Yeah, this one, okay. Okay, these are different. As you can see, this UUIDs are different. So okay. Now let's go to Firebase database, Firestore database. Okay. And here go to product, and okay, it's listed up. Perfect. Okay. So image URLs. Okay, why this image URLs is blank? I really don't know. Like, let me have a look. It's because we have gone with await this line of code. This line should be avoided. We have gone with provider code, but instead we must have gone with something else. So here update Firebase, okay, product upload images to Firebase. It takes images, required list of images. Okay. So instead of returning this image, we should do one thing, that context.read. So here we do need build context here. Required build context. Context. Yeah, it will do context.read. So we should import provider here. And here goes product provider dot. We will go to product provider, fetch, upload product images to Firebase storage. Okay. Instead of this, we will go with something else. Update product images URL. Images URL. It won't require anything like this one. So product images URL are going to be this one. Okay. It do require build context. So this function is like update product image URL. So we will send a list of URLs or list of string to it, and it will simply update the product image URL. So we will move back to product services dot update product image URLs, and here it will be image URL. and it's done. Okay, let's save it. Let's go to add product, and here the first line of code is await products services dot upload images to Firebase storage, and here the images are going to be context.read product provider dot product images. Okay, so this takes, okay, it's good to go. So let's retest it again. So I'm going to delete this product one, delete this collection. Yeah, now I'll go to storage and do the same. And let's retest this one. So I will come back here. Restart the app and let's retest. Okay. So here I have to take images 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 will do. Select the images are here. Name, let me take its name as ROG laptop. Category going to electronics. Description, yeah, ROG laptop. Okay. Manufacturer, Asus. Brand name, ROG. Country of origin, Korea. Product specification, XYZ. And price, it's going to be 151234. Sorry, 151234. That is 1,50,000 in India according to Indian currency. Now again, let's go with the terminal and have a look like everything going good or not. Like F product. Yeah, product added successful. Now let's come back here, refresh this storage screen. Product images, and yeah, images are there. Now we have to go to Firestore database, products, and again, it gives so this blank URL. Why is it so? It must not be the case. Yeah. So previously our image was not getting like image URL. We are not getting the image URL because of a little bit of code, because our code was not correct. So here is the correct code for fetching the downloadable image URL. So okay, our upload image to Firebase is ready. So let's test it out again. So let me restart my app. Yeah, it's good. Here I will select this 5 images. Name the product as, yeah, okay. For now, just I'm going with this one only. So it's just for testing. So brand name is also like this, country of origin, product specification, and product price. It's gonna be 150,000. Yeah. So now what I will do, I will just click add product. Yeah, product added successful. Right. So now let's come back here, refresh this one like this Firebase storage, and I will click here. And yeah, okay, there are tons of images. Basically, these are my previous try images. Okay, let's not focus on this one. Let's come back to Firebase database and in products. Yeah, the image URLs are there. Okay, this is good to go. So now we have to figure out this thing, that is, once our product has been uploaded, we need to pop out of this screen. Okay, so we can simply do it by add product, and then if I just make it navigator.pop, it will pop up, and then we can give up a small toast message that means product added successful. So let's restart our app, and I'm gonna erase out all of this data so that we can have a look from scratch. That is, yeah, product, and I will come to storage, select one, not this one, select this one, delete, and delete. And here our storage and database both are empty, or we don't have any product. So let's add a new product for just testing. Yeah, this select, and here comes the name is ROG laptop. Product category gonna be electronics. Description Asus ROG 16 GB RAM, 1 TB SSD, and dot dot dot. I really don't want to add more details. 1 TB SSD. Yeah. Manufacturer name Asus. Brand name gonna be ROG. Country of origin Korea. Product specification. Okay. Specification. Product price, it is like 150,000 in our country, India. Okay. Now, so the moment or this product is like listed on our database, this screen will go out. It's because this is the only screen we have. We don't have any previous screen. This is, as you can see, add product screen. So let's click on it, add product, and yeah, as you can see, product added successful. So it's done. Let's have a look onto our database. We will just refresh our database. Go to products, and yeah, it's good. Now go to storage, and it's good. So in the next video, we will, okay, let me do one thing. Let me just go to seller, bottom line bar, and take this one. It's this one. Okay, I don't know really what is this. Yeah. So In the next video, we will list out all of the products here, and we will also add this, like add a screen here. The moment the user will press this button, it will navigate to the address screen. So let's implement this button now only. So inventory screen, coding action button on, press navigator dot push. Now it will be page transition, page transition. Here it will be add product screen. Here it will be add product screen, and we don't need these parameters. And type will be page transition type right to left, and we will mark it const. And yeah, it's good now. Let's save it. At the moment we click here, we will come to this screen and back. Yeah, it's look good. Okay. So in the next video, we will like list out all of the products in this inventory screen of seller, and we will add a little bit of more functionality also. So see you in next video.